What's up, people? How's everybody doing? Anyways, I got a letter today from from Sindime, and Sindime is saying that they are responsible for Con TV, Bloody Disgusting TV, and I think one other. I can't remember. Anyways, so they're saying that they're going to release some top notch films here on Screambox. But let me tell you something, Sindime. The reason why I subscribe to Screambox is because of all the independent horror. Because there's stuff on here that you cannot find anywhere else. You can't find the majority that's on here. You can't find it anywhere else. Maybe, a few films here, a few films there. Yeah, sure, okay. But you definitely cannot find this everywhere else, okay? This right here, this is all good stuff. This is all stuff worth watching. You know, when you say top notch, normally what that means is you're going to show a bunch of Hollywood. It means you're going to show a bunch of stuff that's watered down. You're going to show a bunch of stuff that's common, typical. That's what that means, top notch. Okay, this means you're going to have $1 million budget, but a dysfunctional film. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna be convincing. It's gonna be horrible. This means you're gonna have $1 million budget, and then you're gonna have a bunch of political correctness to what? Ruin it. To make it to the point where people don't want to watch this garbage. Okay, and don't get me wrong when I say political correctness. Some people, they're all smash beans. You're a hater. You're a homophobe. You hate gay people. You know, I love gay people. Some of the people I love the most are gay. you know, um, you gotta think about John Waters. Love John Waters. Oh my goodness. Female Trouble, Mondo Trasho, Multiple Maniacs. Those are great freaking films. Mind you, though, they're not politically correct, but they are great films. Cecil B. Demented, A Dirty Shame. Those are great freaking films. Pink Flamingos. Come on. It doesn't get any better than that. Okay? So don't ever call me a homophobe because I love John Waters. I love his movies. I love Divine. Um, I'm going to tell you that right now. Right now. My whole thing is this, okay? I want to see great films. I don't want to see a bunch of politically correct crap just to be watching a bunch of politically correct crap. I know. Change the channel, right? Even better than that, I just won't subscribe. I'm with Screenbox for another year, okay? So this will give me time to actually, see your guys' selection. And if it starts coming out crap, then I'm just not going to resubscribe. It's as simple as that. Because you know what? There's a lot of good movies on here. I'm going to tell you, this movie right here, Headless, okay? Headless is a great freaking film. Headless is epic. Headless, I put this on par with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I put this on par with Halloween, the first Halloween. I put this on par with Humanoids from the Deep. I put this on par with I Spit on Your Grave. Okay, Headless is an epic freaking film, and if you actually love horror, and I'm not talking about somebody who watches horror just to be offended. I'm talking about you actually love horror because you want to be scared, because, it's appalling, because it's shocking, because, the stuff on here just, it moves you. You're like, oh my God, this is just, crazy, psychotic. Okay, Headless. Headless embodies horror. Okay. Headless is a crazy freaking film. If you have not seen this film, start your 7-day free trial and check this film out. It's freaking worth it. It is so freaking worth it. I mean, this movie, Headless, all by itself, okay? Because when you say top-notch films, you talk about, it normally just means common, typical crap that you can see anywhere else, okay? Headless is not common, typical. And you're not going to find Headless anywhere else but Screambox. And this is what I love about Screambox is their selection. They have so much good content that I'm subscribed to them. I'm not subscribed to Shudder. I'm not subscribed to Shudder because you know what? Shudder has a lot of comment-typical stuff, and then other stuff is just all. I don't want to watch that crap. I don't want to watch it. Joe Bob is great. Don't get me wrong. I love Joe Bob. Joe Bob Briggs he's the greatest. He's like he's the Jesus Christ of freaking movie critics. Okay, I love Joe Bob Briggs. Okay, so don't get me wrong, but in here there's just so much stuff. There's so many different categories. From gal to yeah. Anyways. I'm drunk and I can't freaking read. I can't even see half of that stuff. But anyways, we'll go in here. Brutal and disgusting. You got Headless, Mortuary Massacre, Dear God, No. You gotta watch that film. That's freaking just another crazy psycho freaking film, man. That movie just freaking hurts watching it. I'm just like, wow, man. She kills is like it's a lot like I Spit on Your Grave. It's just even Miss 45. It's just crazy stuff. Okay, Thriller Killer. Everybody's got Thriller Killer. It's like you can find that anywhere. But there's just so much good stuff on here. Virgin Cheerleaders in Chains. That is probably the most boring movie I've seen ever. The dialogue is just all dialogue, blah 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 blah. You fast forward a little bit, trying to get to the good parts. There's no good parts, just more blah 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 blah. So like more than halfway through it, I had to stop and just turn it off because you know what? There was nothing going on. I'm sure that maybe at the end there was a bunch of blood, but you know what? Meanwhile, it was just blah blah, and I was gonna sit through an hour and freaking an hour and a half of movie, just watch 15 minutes of of the good stuff. I wasn't gonna do that. So I just or maybe when I was fast forwarding, maybe I just somehow passed up all the good stuff. Maybe, but you know what? My experience so far, watching Virgin Cheerleaders in Chains, it was just freaking boring. Dialogue, too much dialogue. It was just garbage, just a garbage film. Don't even waste your time on that. Devil's Acid. There's another one. It was pretty good. It was not too bad. What is that? Broadmoor. I haven't even seen that one. The History of the Criminally Insane. All right, I'll have to check that one out. It looks like they're putting movies out there already. Okay, all right, I'll check that out. But my thing to you, Sin Dime, is don't ruin a good thing. Don't ruin a good thing. If you're gonna take down movies, take down, Virgin Cheerleaders in Chains first. Take that movie down first, because that's just, it's no good. It's crap. It's garbage. Everything else, a lot of this other stuff. The Terror of Hallows Eve. That was pretty decent. That wasn't too bad. I actually enjoyed that one. But I'm an easy candidate. Oh, and here's another one right here. Right here, check it out. Ink. Oh my God, Ink was just freaking phenomenal. If you haven't seen Ink, check out Ink. Ink was freaking great. The Barn's another good one. Check out The Barn. Totally worth a watch. I just plead with you, Sindime, don't ruin it, man. I want to be able to resubscribe, okay? But I won't. I won't resubscribe if you just start bombarding it with political correctness. If you bombard it with bad movies. Because that's what a lot of these other streaming services do. They just put out bad movies just for filler, just to say, yeah, we got 100 titles, but you know what? 95 of those titles are just crappy titles. Don't do that, okay? Give us good movies. Give us our money's worth. And not just that, most importantly, do not raise the price. Don't do it. Don't raise the price, okay? That's the other thing. All right, now let's get back to this. Okay, Secret of a Psychopath. It wasn't too bad. All right, I was into it. Yeah, Here we go. Let's see, Honey Spider. My ex-girlfriend, she hated spiders. Man, she absolutely hated spiders. So I want to sit here and watch this with her one day. Anyways, that is something strange. I can go on and on about how freaking great screambox is. So Sindime, I'm asking you guys, man, don't ruin a good thing. All right, guys. Please, peace. Remember, everything can be resolved through peace. All right, so all you need is peace. All right, guys, I'm out.